All right, guys. Your average mile here. We're back with another video. We're going to actually talk about, roll the intro first.
Super ego holding.
Super ego.
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 Controversial company, Super Ego.
All right, so we're going to actually be talking about your truck. Okay. What type of truck are you going to get? What type of truck do you like? Kenworth, Freightliners, Peterbilt. You want it new, you want it used. Let's get into that, right? Let's get into these trucks here. You know, Kamikaze, why don't you take away with what we got going on right now?
Brand new trucks. Wow, that looks just like my truck. Both these look just like my truck. Look at them. Got a Peterbilt right there. 2372. Now this is a new one. Look at it. Wow, look at this. A Peterbilt. 579. Epic. I'm gonna have to get this truck. Trade my old truck in. Wow. That's a sweet truck right there. 579 Peterbilt. Man, brand new. Look at that.
All right, I appreciate that. Yes, a lot of very new trucks. Shiny, the way he likes to put it. So yeah, you can opt in for a new truck. Okay? Brand new. Off the lot. 5 G's down. Right? You got it. Or you can get one used. Dirt cheap. For about $300, something like that. I don't know what their lowest is, but $300. You stick with that truck. Build up your money. Get you that 5K. Now you can get you a brand new truck that you want. You can sit there and tell them, this is the truck that I want. Okay? Let's work with that. Boom. You wait a while. Call you up. Tell you the truck ready. Now, you can drop off the truck that you was originally in and get into your brand new truck if you want to do it that way. That is a way on how to do it, right? The truck that you get when you first come here, it is not it's not your only option. You're not stuck with it. Okay. You can also build a mini fleet. You know, you can get multiple trucks, just paying $5,000 each on every single last one of them, and get drivers put in. The way on how that works is, if you don't have drivers to put into your trucks at the point in time, you can have Super Ego themselves hire those drivers for you to be put in those trucks. And it's up to you on being able to pay your drivers, right? Now, when it comes to something like that, I will have to go into more detail so that it'll be more in depth on how we're going to run this business. Okay. So let's continue on with your truck. You get you a nice little beater that's going to make it through, you know, until you get the 5K. You get you your truck. Make sure you do this research if you want a brand new truck. Make sure you do the research on them. Look it up on YouTube. Look at the reviews. Look at the type of breakdowns they be having. Try to see what type of recalls they get. Okay. So once you do all that, you should be good. A lot of the options that you can get or opt into, you may not be able to get it with the $5,000 down. You might have to put a little bit more in if you want a certain trim level, right? But also understand this, and take this part with a grain of salt, because I'm not 100% sure if it works like this, but I'm pretty sure it can, right? In my theory, you can get a base type of mid-level trim truck. Now, if you want to add more of like what comes with the higher trim, you just go to the dealership, tell them this is what you want installed, and it can be done like that. Now, hear me out. I'm not even 100% sure it works like that. I don't know, but I assume it works that way, right? So I'm going to tell you information. You know, if I'm not 100% certain, I'm going to let you know that. I'm not going to make it seem like that's what that is. But if you want other things that comes with on the trim level, go to the dealership. More likely you're going to have it, or they're going to have to order it. If you're handsy, you can install it yourself, or you can have them install it. So it's simple like that. When you get your truck, you can do what you want with it, right? If you want to have black rims instead of chrome, you can take your truck to someone that can paint rims and get that done. Okay. If you want to put anything else, visor and all this other stuff, you want to trick out your truck, you can do that. Now, will I advise you to do it when you don't own the truck? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because you don't know yourself if you're going to stay for the full time. You know, and if you're going to put all that money down into the truck like that, you might as well just own it outright. You know? Now, for the inside comfort features and stuff like that, yeah, you can opt into that and whatnot, but you better stick it through. You better stick it through. You know, don't make these dumb decisions like other drivers be doing, okay? Now, there's going to be drivers that's out here, they're not even going to want to listen to me because they just think I'm just going to be full of BS. I'm just a recruiter type of driver. I'm just trying to promote. Nah, I came into Super Ego not really knowing much, but I've been doing lease for 4 years. I have 6 years of experience, and 4 of those years have been under a lease. Now, I would have had me a truck, but the first company that I was leasing with, they had closed down, so that lease went bye-bye. Okay, so after that, I tried other different types of lease to see which one would fit and which would be good. Mind you, I only have 4 months in this game. Probably by the time you see this, it's probably might be 5. So I'm learning as I go, and as I go, I give you guys the information of what comes through, right? So some of this information might end up being outdated because Super Ego does change things. But when they do, I will make another video of that topic of what I did before, and it'll say update attached to it as well. So you guys know that it's an updated version and not a, outdated. So you guys don't sit there and be confused like, oh, he said this, but then now they're doing this and this and that. Now, not 100% perfect, so I won't be able to keep up as soon as they do it, but as soon as I know it and then I know it's different, I'm going to put a video out to let you guys know. So, what else? Also, you guys can get in contact with me. Just call the number, look in the description, and text me first. Text me your name so I know who I'm talking to. And also let me know how you guys are enjoying these type of informational videos. Now, these videos are going to be like just information based. Soon, I'll be doing vlogging types while I'm with Super Ego, so you kind of can see the whole progress of the whole thing of how it works, right? That'll be nice. Right here on the hat, and just be driving. So I'm going to be working on for that. So I have big things that I'm trying to want to do and kind of want to get into. So for me, my truck, since we're talking about trucks, is a 23 International. Did I have to put a down payment on it? No. Why? Because it had 40,000 miles on it already. So the yard manager felt like, well, since it already has this many miles on it, it's technically considered used, and $5,000 is only for new trucks. So you can still pay the new truck fee, which is $700, without the down payment. Took that option, right? And there's trucks that are like that. Take that option if you want to ride in a newer truck for now. My goal is to have multiple trucks and to have people drive for me. Now, if you guys are going to be interested in that, please do let me know. Get in contact with me if that's something that you guys want to be interested in. I'm more of the fair type of person, and if you guys would like to see my company grow and to see what we can accomplish, I'm not going to tell you guys what I got in plan and what I got in stored. Just trust the process. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a young man with young ambitions, but it can actually back it up and fulfill those ambitions. So, anyways, with that being said, when you pick out your truck, make sure it works. Do your pre-trip. Once you drive your truck off that lot, 7 out of 10 times, or if there's an issue that happens on your first load, they'll fix it without having to charge you. 7 out of 10 times. But if you see oil leaks or you see things wrong with it and you don't say nothing, trust me, they know them things are there. They just try to see if you do your due diligence and look over your own equipment. And that's why a lot of these drivers get mad and messed up when they're like, oh, the truck broke down and did this and this and this and that. Majority of the times, those type of breakdowns were visuals. You could have solved them if you did your pre-trip properly, thoroughly. So, other than that, when it comes to getting your own truck, it's basically your type, your taste, what you want. So, that's been another video on Super Ego, how to succeed at Super Ego. Your host, I don't know what to call myself. Just call me Jay. Your host, Jay, at Your Average Miles. Keep your average miles up. Peace.